Hello, everyone. Recently, I've been on more podcasts and I've been invited to more interviews and things like that. And I've been loving it. Um, from a very practical business perspective, it's been expanding my exposure, which is very helpful. And I'm just loving the new connections and the engagement and the insights and the learning. It's just enriching and meaningful. As the very practical physical dimensions of my life are really calling me to extend my reach even further, right? Like on a very basic financial level, I can't just market to the same number of people. So there's a very um, practical Saturn dimension of I'm called to expand my reach, right? But I don't want to do that in a way that is just like do whatever I need to do to grow my following, where the means justifies the ends. I'm taking the clear calling to expand my presence as a YouTube person or a teacher or astrologer or whatever as an invitation to strengthen my own vibration, to offer more of myself, to show up more fully, more deeply, with more authenticity, in more of my joy. Meaning, in order to really grow myself and to do it sustainably and to feel good about myself, I have to step more into my own being. So I'm reflective of this, and I have, many different thoughts, and most of it's spontaneous in the moment. And I think that's how I roll in general. But here's one particular new idea, and this is why I'm sharing this with you here. I like to extend the invitation and just put out the call to share more podcast interview relationships, people coming on my channel, me coming on other people's channel, but not necessarily just about astrology. I want to open the doors to something wider, perhaps beyond what I may have thought of. I love listening to all kinds of podcasts. I mean, I listen to everything. When I'm doing the dishes or taking a walk, there's just a growing in me, there's a growing curiosity and interest in ultimately how love can be realized and expanded upon and shared through any dimension of life experience. I think my deeper passion, really, and what makes astrology meaningful for me is how I use it as a tool to go inside. And I recognize that what's at the core of every tool or practice is how is it making love and truth more known, more available, more accessible in my present moment to moment lived experience. All right, so let's just see where that goes. Feel free to reach out if you have a channel, if you're involved in some kind of work and you have your own following and you feel inspired about making a connection with me. And it's not about having a big following, then naturally that's helpful. But I'm at the end of the day, I'm going to follow my intuition for who I feel drawn to connect with. I mean, I've had people on my channel before who have no YouTube channel, and really it's about following where the passion is, where the life is. So connect if you feel the inspiration, if this calls to you. And thank you all so much for just following this channel and being interested in this work and being here with me.